Police officers are trained to de-escalate the situation, but sometimes they forget what they are told and go on dangerous power trips. Just like this tyrant who crossed every limit with this auditor.
Can't hear you.
You don't have my signed authorization to have my face on that camera. Turn it off.
Can I have your signed authorization? This guy's coming up aggressive, everyone.
It appeared as if the employee considered himself too high as he claimed that the auditor did not have his authorization. Well, in fact, he was on public property and he could audio and video record anything he could see from there. However, the employee was not happy about this and did something shocking.
Can I help you?
No, can you help us?
Yo, get away from me, buddy.
No, dude. Who are you?
Get away from me, dude.
Why are you here?
Back the
Why are you here?
I suggest you leave me alone.
You're on private property.
I suggest you do something about that then and get back inside.
Ooh. Really?
Yeah, really. You like going around with people like this?
You know
think
what?
that's fun? Don't touch my buddy.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, so
do it. Do it.
What?
Touch it. That's on camera.
What
Back the
What are we doing here?
Back the off, buddy. You touch, you get tased. Get the back inside.
What's going on here?
Get the back inside. Do not touch me.
The hideous man tried to grab his camera and even proceeded to lie about it later. Roberts felt threatened and pulled out his taser in self-defense. Both of them continued to argue with him.
Why did you come up and grab me?
You back off.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did, buddy.
Put that thing on my face.
No, you come up to me, get in my face, I'll do something, buddy. Get
I'll
inside.
call 911.
Get inside.
Call the sheriff's department. Whoa, dude.
Whoa, dude, you just come up and grab people? The is
Did I
wrong with
grab
you?
you?
Your homie did.
Don't he about homie. This is private property. You say you're filming.
This is an easement. I'm not on your property. You see that?
You're filming
That belongs to the city.
And why are you here anyway?
So let me ask you a question. Does that give you the right to come up and grab my camera and almost
Why
break
are you
it?
stalking people here?
Hey,
You assaulted me, buddy.
Call 911.
call the sheriff's department.
Hey, call your husband.
Fat boy.
Oh man, wow, this guy's great.
Get in, Tubby.
Yeah, he's freaking hopped off on freaking meth. Look at his teeth.
Yeah, look at you, buddy. You come up and grab me for fucking reason. What's your problem? What did I do to you? What did I do to you? I'm out in public recording, and you come up and grab somebody, dude.
Realizing that he couldn't bully Roberts anymore as he had his taser out, both of them decided to go back inside. However, he had the audacity to call the cops on Roberts, who quickly went over to confront him.
Hey, how about this? I go up to you and grab your phone right out of your hand and snatch it. What are you gonna do if I do that? You're gonna beat the shit out of me, right?
Touch it. I just
He grabbed my Yeah, buddy, I got your name too. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get a nice little talking to with the police. Oh, nothing. Just gonna it out here. That's about it. Yeah, by one of their workers.
What happened?
I was just out here taking some pictures, and one of the guys came out here saying he didn't want to be filmed, and he ran up to me, started circling me, grabbed my camera, started pushing up on me. So that sounds like an assault. And it's all videotaped.
You have it on video?
Oh, it's all recorded. Luckily, he didn't break my camera. Otherwise, I probably couldn't show you guys if you want to see it. Because I do want to press charges on him.
Was there something involving a taser?
Oh, I pulled it out in self-defense.
Okay.
When you come out at me like that and you're about to destroy my stuff and do bodily harm to me, you're damn right I'm going to pull a taser on someone.
After hearing what had happened earlier, the deputy should have instantly gone inside and held the employee accountable for escalating the issue. However, he started to argue with Roberts, who wasn't in any mood to listen to him.
Aggressive. Okay.
Oh yeah, we're going to do a report on him too.
That's fine. We can
Yep.
do that.
Oh yeah, they're going to have to learn.
I just need to give this deputy your information for me, all right? You have ID or something?
I don't have an ID. Yeah, buddy, you're going to learn you can't come outside and grab people, man. That ain't right.
handling this, while we're handling this, don't yell. You're just
All right.
cause him to get up.
Is it free speech? Am I allowed to say stuff?
Well, you have a freedom of speech, but there's also something called breach of peace.
Okay, I'd like to see you try that, buddy. Those people put hands on me. I'm the victim. So you want to turn it around on me?
I'm not turning it around.
Please do so.
What I'm telling you is,
You guys are known to be the biggest piece of shit.
However, if this wasn't enough, the officer also threatened Roberts with an arrest. It was bizarre to see how the cops were dealing with this situation.
let me explain something to you, all right?
Yeah, sure. Explain to me public photography and people coming up and touching me. What did I do wrong?
Are you gonna let me talk?
Go on ahead.
What I was saying is, I don't need you yelling while I'm trying to talk to this man, because that's gonna cause him to yell, cause a scene. You get mad, he's gonna get mad, then it escalates.
Okay,
Just talk to this deputy.
let me tell you something. I'm allowed to say whatever the hell I want.
You are.
If I want to say because he came up and grabbed me and I want to call him a dummy for doing that, I have every right
Guess
to.
what? If you yell across this parking lot while you have all these people standing around, that is called breach of peace.
You want to try that,
I
buddy?
will lock you up for
You
that,
want to
okay?
try that?
Yes, I will.
You want to try that?
All right.
Try
We're
it.
not going that
Try
route,
it. Try it. Name and badge number.
Corporal Driggers, 1-8.
Name and badge number.
Driggers, 236.
All right, go do my charge.
That's when the supervisor went inside Dove Technologies to have a talk with the other people involved. Meanwhile, Roberts was alone with the other deputy, who was also being schooled by Roberts.
Can you go tell him, go question the guy who me?
He's gonna conduct his investigation. It's not my job to supervise.
So you can't tell him the information I just gave you? What, the
personal
description of the individual?
Okay. Do you see him up there?
No, he's not. He's inside hiding. He hasn't left either. I've gotten every license plate, every car that's come in and out of here. I made sure of that.
What was he wearing?
Yeah, the blue shirt. Short, dark hair, fat. Probably the only short, fat one in there.
Harassing employees and pulling a taser on someone.
Oh, cool. Did they mention that they came out when I was just taking pictures of their property and they came up and grabbed me? Did they tell you that? Did they tell you they circled me and surrounded me? They mentioned that in the 911 call?
Did a taser come out?
Oh, they didn't mention the part before though, right? The part where they assaulted me, they forgot, they left that out.
We got a call about a suspicious person being on the property.
However, even the deputy didn't seem too happy with Roberts' action and started to turn against him. Roberts was shocked to see these cops going against him, as none of them were willing to review the footage that could have proven the truth.
Am I on the property?
I'm assuming you were if you were over there.
Oh, you're assuming I
Were you over there? You said you were filming that car.
was. You know what? I'm not gonna answer any more questions.
Walking around the vehicles, filming the cars, so that means you was on the property.
I'm not gonna answer any more questions. That's how
I didn't ask
stupid
you
you are.
a question.
That's how stupid you are.
Keep on, buddy.
Yeah. Ron. This is called a career killer right here, this camera. Yeah.
That's all you got to do, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. And you gotta violate rights and not uphold
How
your,
am I violating
your
your right? You can film all day.
Well, you just said I was on their property.
You said you was on their property.
I never did once.
You said you was walking around the cars, filming the cars.
I said I was filming every license plate and every car going
So,
in and out.
all right.
Did I say I was inside their
If we're
property?
gonna do this report, you need to explain to me in detail how it got to the point.
Do you
where
see where I'm standing? Do you see where I'm standing right now? Hey, I'm over here.
you're standing by the mailbox?
I'm right-
Technically, this is still their property.
You're so
Until
dumb.
you're in the roadway.
I dare you, man. I dare you.
Dare me to what?
Trespass me. If you think this is their property, trespass me.
You need to explain to me what happened to the point to where you say you got assaulted.
How about I talk to this guy? Is this your supervisor? You're not, man, you're just an idiot.
Walk over there and talk to me.
Soon after, another deputy showed up, and it appeared as if this had become quite an issue. Roberts went over to him and started explaining what had happened, hoping he might be interested in the actual truth.
Deputy Potion 229.
All right, I just got assaulted, and this guy really doesn't care. He's not really.
He's just talking shit, running his mouth. That's all he does.
I'm just talking shit.
Trying
You
to
hear this,
ask
guys?
him. He said he got assaulted, but he is yet to tell me how.
I
He
told
got
you-
circled by this guy.
I've told him multiple times this guy is terrible. If you're a supervisor, reprimand him.
I'm not a
He'll.
supervisor.
All right, can you help me and do your job? And
Supervisor's over there.
He done cussed him out.
oh, why did I cuss him out? Because he said he was going to arrest me after I got
He
assaulted.
said he was going to arrest you for breach of peace if you didn't shut your mouth all
Exactly.
across the parking lot.
How about you shut your mouth? How about you do that, buddy? Just shut your mouth.
I don't
Because
have
you're
to
useless.
do anything you say.
You're useless, bro.
Okay.
You're a useless public servant.
Right.
That's all you are. And then he went boom, and grabbed my camera and twisted as hard as he could. He almost broke the lens off. So I'm just curious, if he's allowed to do that, can I do that to anyone? Like if I see a girl in public and she has a purse on and I'm like, give me that purse, let me see it for a second. I can just grab it. Okay, so that's illegal.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, just making sure.
Finally, the supervisor returned, and it seemed as if he wasn't interested in delivering justice to Roberts.
Hi, Mr. Roberts. I spoke with the two gentlemen that came out and dealt with you. All right. All their information is going to be entered into the report as well as your statement you gave this deputy. All right.
All right.
I made them aware that yes, you can view video from a public area, which the roadway is public. But if you cross over into the
I've checked the property lines. I don't need directives.
Okay. Well, I still got to tell you, okay?
You don't have to tell me.
Well, I'm going.
Roberts realized that he wouldn't be getting any good news from these tyrants, and that's when he decided to ridicule the deputies who were trying to give him a law lesson.
If you go onto their property, you will be arrested for trespass.
Wash your hands afterwards. Just wash your hands.
That has nothing to do with what we're
I
doing
just
here,
don't
okay?
want you to look at your hands. So make sure if you ever mask, to wash your hands afterwards, okay?
All right. You go on the property, you're going to go to jail.
If you smoke, that's not good, man. So please don't smoke. Please don't do hair. Oh, there'll be a big protest here, buddy. I'm gonna have big signs that say and I'd like to see you come try to do something then. We're gonna have a nice little protest out here. Peaceful protest.
Case number is 226-626. Time 72822.
I bet you're upset I didn't have any warrants. Hey, remember, wash your hands, man. Just wash your hands.
The auditor was preparing to leave the scene, but that's when Sergeant Morrison arrived and immediately approached him. He had no idea what was about to happen, and you'll be shocked.
How you doing, sir? How you doing, sir?
Not too good.
Wow, what's going on today, buddy?
I had some dude inside. Oh, you're getting really close, man.
Oh, yeah, I like to get close. I like to talk to people.
Can you stop?
Sir,
So
I want to
close?
talk to you. What's going on, my
Stop-
friend?
Stop getting so close to me, dude.
What's going on, man?
Dude, stop approaching me.
Sir, I'm allowed
Back
to
the
approach
fuck
you.
off, dude. Give me some space, dude.
Go ahead and turn.
Give me some space,
your hands
dude.
behind your back.
No, give me some. Ow!
The sergeant had no authority to do this, as he just threw his camera onto the ground and went over to arrest him. Roberts was stunned to be on the receiving end of this police brutality.
For you?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, very nice, dude. Very nice. Enjoy the lawsuit. Enjoy paying for my camera too.
Absolutely.
Enjoy paying for my camera.
Now, you getting resisting arrest?
Resisting, I'm not moving.
Nope. When I went to put my hands on you, you pulled away from me.
Yeah, because you have no right to arrest me. I
Sir,
did
you're
nothing.
under arrest. You have the right to attorney
You
have
kept
him or
approaching me. You
Sir,
kept...
you have the right to attorney have him or present between questions and ask you to decide any time to exercise these rights and not make any more statements. Do you understand these rights?
I don't answer any more questions without a lawyer present.
Absolutely. All right, go and stand them up. So here's the thing. You pulled it out and you was starting them.
He attacked me. It's on camera.
All right. Well, we're gonna log all this in too.
Good, do it. Thanks for breaking my camera. Appreciate it, man.
Cool.
Make sure you get my battery too.
Roberts was then taken to the police station, and that's when Sergeant Morrison committed the disgusting act of deleting all the footage of this incident. However, Roberts ended up recovering the footage, and it was evident that Morrison was done. Rightly so, he was fired from his position after an internal investigation. Well, if you think this cop had a moment of rage, you'll be shocked to see what this next officer did.
Stop following us around! That's your last warning! You got that. Go ahead and recording. Officer Tobler 612. No problem.
In June 2013, a couple observed a police officer arresting someone, and that's when they started to record him. However, after some minutes, Officer Scott Tobler couldn't resist and went over to confront them.
10-4.
I have a Zoom generator, so if you need to pull it out or whatever.
Give me a favor, activate your camera on this pickup. Sydney, can you tell me a car suspicious vehicle? Gonna be commercial truck, Nebraska 393616, 393616, occupied 2 times.
You don't have to give your ID when you did nothing wrong.
Okay, fine. 11th in Illinois.
Yeah, you hold it.
Yeah, license, registration.
Did I commit a
Proof of
crime?
insurance.
Did I commit a crime?
I want your license, registration, and insurance.
I'm asking you, did I commit a crime?
I will explain that in a second here.
Well, according to Nebraska state statute, all I
I
have
just
to
asked you for your license,
Well, I
your
understand.
registration, and your proof of insurance.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, you're being video recorded and audio recorded.
So are you.
Oh, well, good.
They had committed no crime, yet the officer demanded their ID. The guy, Stephen Bell, had no obligation to give his credentials, but he ended up handing them over to the officer.
And you're telling me I did not commit a crime. Correct?
Shanghai 612 393616, white and gray 92, 1500, white and gray 92, Chevrolet 1500, registered to Stephen Bell, 2446 11th Avenue, 2446 11th Avenue, Sydney, March 2, 2014, February 2014, insurance is still valid.
I'm going to ask you again, what am I being pulled over for? What am I being stopped for? Am I being detained?
23.
Not at the moment.
Well, can I have my license registration be free to go, please?
Why are you circling my crime scene?
Officer Tobler claimed that they were constantly following him and interfering with his traffic stop. However, videotaping cops is not illegal as they are doing it from a distance. They were simply driving on the road and the cop had no reason to act like a tyrant.
I do not have to answer any questions without a lawyer present.
Okay, why are you constantly following us?
I do not have to answer any questions without a lawyer
Are
present.
you afraid?
I do not have to answer any
Okay.
questions without a lawyer
I'm
present.
going to tell you what. The next time you follow me to a crime scene or any scene of that nature, including a traffic stop or anything of that nature, I will arrest you for obstructing. Because one, you're taking away my focus on what needs to be taken care of.
But you're
All we're doing
but
is
you
driving.
are
Let me explain something to you.
well, let me explain something to you. You don't run the law, you only enforce
Do
the
you
law.
want to go to jail for obstructing?
For what?
What
For
are
I'm
we,
driving down
what
the
is he
street.
You are
obstructing?
taking away from my duties right now.
All he's doing is driving down the street.
Do you want to go to jail too?
For what?
For
Obstructing.
what? Obstructing
Officer
what?
Hopfrock, what am I instructing by driving down the street?
Another officer had joined in on the conversation, and he tried to de-escalate the situation by explaining the details in a much better way.
Stephen, what he's trying to explain is when you keep driving by and things like that, he has to take some focus away from what he's actually
So
trying
the
to do.
5 other cars that I've watched do the same thing, they're going to get stopped too tonight?
You've
Because
drove
I have them
around-
on video, Officer Hopfrock.
Well,
I have this video.
You've drove around at least 5 times since I've been right here.
So is other vehicles. So if people walking by.
They're leaving the theater.
Um,
That's understandable. Or are you just?
so you're telling me I don't have the right of freedom of movement?
All I'm saying is, you're creating a problem for yourself.
You're creating a problem
No,
for me
you're
right now.
creating. Look.
You have stopped me for no
Listen.
reason.
The officer wasn't making any sense, and he had no answers for the Bell's question. However, he suddenly lost his cool and had a shocking reaction.
Stop following us around.
There's no login. So
Stop following us around! That's your last.
You got that.
Go
right?
ahead and record it.
We are.
Officer Tobler 612. No problem. Just because you're a chicken shit mother, and you have no problem.
Scott, that's
Really?
enough. Stephen, go, okay? Just go.
That's
I
all
would
we
like to
were
file
doing.
charges. He threw something at me for a...
Okay.
I would like to file charges,
Let me
Officer
get your
Hopfrock.
information, and I will forward that on to Major Akins.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll let
He
you-
handles all of the internal
Okay.
affairs. Okay? So what's a phone number for you, Stephen, so he can get a hold of you?
Scott.
Tobler completely lost his cool and had to be physically removed from the scene by the senior officer, who stood there and noted his details for a complaint against him.
The first time I came around, yelled at me to go
Threw
the
his
f- threw his hands up like he wanted to fight me.
Okay.
Right there on that corner,
And we did nothing
and
but drive
I didn't
by.
do anything but drive by. The first time.
Okay.
At that point in time, I parked. Thought if he had a problem, he can come over and talk to me. And this is the attitude I get. You saw right here, I gave him no attitude. I questioned. He doesn't like being questioned.
All right. All right. I will take those concerns on to Major Akins, okay? That's all I can do at this point.
That's fine.
Okay?
Thank
All right? if you would you please leave this scene?
I
would appreciate that. Okay?
Absolutely, Officer Opera.
All right. Thank you very much. I'm going to go over here and see what else needs to be done. All right?
Thank you.
If you think this officer went on a power trip, you'd be surprised to see the reaction of these officers. On June 29, 2016, multiple officers from the Avon Police Department were dispatched after a caller made some shocking revelations on a 911 call. Let's just hear what she had to say.
Hi, my sister works at the Fairfield Inn on Colorado Avenue in Avon. She is a desk worker.
Okay.
There is a male in a full headdress with multiple disposable phones pledging his, pledging his allegiance or something to ISIS.
Okay.
He is very panicky.
Okay, is your sister able to call us?
No, she is at the front desk.
Okay.
Of the hotel.
Okay, what is your name?
A desk clerk from Fairfield Inn contacted her sister, telling her about a person who was pledging his allegiance to ISIS. She even told her father about this, who contacted the cops as well. Shortly after, several officers with their drawn went over to the hotel where the person was staying.
Let's go on the LT. Stack up.
There he is. There he is. Right there.
On the ground, no!
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground! Down! On the ground! Do it now! Drop that
Get on your car.
Down! Roll out! On the ground! Do it now! Roll out! Roll out! Roll out! Lay down! Roll out! Roll out! Roll out! Roll out! Roll out! Do it now! Put your arms up front of you! Step away! Put your arms in front of you!
Got you. I'm on you.
Stand in front of me. Get in front of me. This yellow. Come behind you. Austin, head straight out in front of you, don't move!
Austin, go in, grab his hands, cuff him up.
Cover! Get that phone away! Get that phone away!
The cops soon identified the suspected person and went over to confront him. They ended up throwing him to the ground as they attempted to handcuff him. However, the worst was yet to come.
Cover the entrance, LT. Get your back. Yeah.
What is this?
Let's go.
All right, you got his arm? Grab that arm.
You good?
Yep.
37, and we have one detained, just one. We're in the main entrance. So I'm gonna bring that cruiser right here. We're gonna put him in. Pull up.
Want us to check him first?
What is this?
All right, turn to your left or your right. Turn to your right.
What happened?
Pull up.
Not good to do like this.
That's it, brother.
One detained. Said she's by herself.
Not good this. I'm tourist and this is good, not good.
Yeah, it's not good. It's right.
Make a sweep this place.
I don't know. He's got it.
She came by her. She said he's by himself.
The man was visibly shocked and made sure to express his frustration to the cops. The officers never tried to investigate the issue or even ask him about anything. However, they just took the word of the hotel clerk and went on with this atrocity. However, they were soon about to discover something shocking.
Anybody else? She said he's by himself. This guy gotta make sure he's got nothing on.
We will. Relax. We will. Good. Relax. We're gonna get you to stand up first. You got that? Sit up.
One detained. We made contact with the front.
Good.
Head down, gentlemen.
Sit up.
Head down.
Come over here, man. Open up. Open up. Turn your shit on.
That's good.
He's got a wallet or something. Another cell phone.
You stay with him. You stay with him. Okay.
I'm gonna have you remove your shoe. You got that? Lift your back leg up. Lift your left leg up. Lift your left leg. This leg, lift it. Backwards.
The cops kept bullying him and thoroughly searching him. It was revealed that he had absolutely no connections with ISIS, and he was identified as a UAE businessman, Ahmed Al-Minhali, who had come to the United States for medical treatment.
Lift your other leg up. Says he works for the embassy. That's nice. Lift your leg up.
broken my telephone also.
Yeah, so you broke
Yes.
my nail. You took really well. All right, man. Go here. Come this way.
Hey, are you guys good? Over front, we're just gonna sweep the lot. There's possibly a second guy on scene somewhere.
Have a seat in the car.
Yeah, we're good.
The officers proceeded to make him sit in the back of the police cruiser as they investigated him. However, all of this could have been done before humiliating him and harassing him.
Got in there? Watch your leg.
One of the cell phones I threw over there is ringing.
Stab that fucking nail straight in.
Here, you wanna call this then? No. M cards. He has them all right now. There's like 6 or 7 different ones.
Amherst. Flea market.
He had this thing in here.
Drop down.
No idea what that is going on.
I don't know which one.
Let me see. Give it to me.
The cops soon realized the truth and were shell-shocked as well. They immediately got him out of the police car and uncuffed him. None of them offered him any apology and had no remorse on their faces for the things they did to the innocent tourist.
Got it.
Which one?
I thought I
In the
saw
parking
when
lot
I
or out on
was
the
searching. I'm
road?
like, where did that come from?
The silver minivan? For your shoes.
Despite being treated so poorly, Ahmed respected the officers and didn't even shout or show any resistance.
Ahmed? He's police? He's a police officer? Where? In Cleveland? Speak Arabic? Go inside.
Not sure.
Just a message. You want to leave a message? Have him call you back? Call him again?
However, this arrest and humiliation had taken a toll on his mental and physical health as he passed out right in front of the cops.
Okay, well here's the issue. He's at the Fairfield Inn in our city. The employee here at Fairfield stated he came in. He's fully dressed in a white gown.
If you could explain to him why we did what we did, that's what I'm explaining. We'll apologize. I just think that's and
You okay?
They got scared, called us, and we took, we detained him.
You okay?
Call you back, okay? Thanks. And now
He just passed out.
So, that's
cell phone too. She got nervous because of how he was dressed.
Sir, what kind of medical issues do you have?
He had a stroke. He's here in Cleveland for
You had a stroke?
treatment.
Okay.
Family member called us. Okay.
He's had a stroke. Heart problems?
Is this your brother? No. My daughter was still.
Once again, the officers were slow to react, and none of them showed any sense of emergency. Shortly after, EMS was called, and the officers tried to get him on an emergency gurney to take him to the hospital.
All right, we're getting the cot right now.
You know, we had a came out of the drawn.
That's a long name.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick you up and put you on the cot here 1 second, okay?
Yes.
I'm gonna take your glasses, give them to the officer here, and put them with your other possessions. Can you talk to me?
Ahmed, how do you feel? What's going on? You not feel so well?
All right, boss, I'm gonna sit you up here.
We couldn't explain it because he
How you feel? That good?
Not good? Okay. All right, I'm gonna grab your wrist, boss. I'm gonna stand you up, and we're gonna move you to this cot. You got me?
how the call came in. Just want to grab his leg. The squad's going to be taking him to get checked out.
I'm probably going to St. John West Shore, probably. St. John's.
I guess they're taking him
Ahmed, can you talk to me so we can treat you here?
I think I got Tommy in
It's shocking how a fake 911 call can lead to such a drastic emergency. I wonder what was wrong with the clerk and how she could make such a horrendous mistake.
He was nodding me and acknowledging. Here, cross him over.
I copy that.
Oh, okay. Once we determine that we'll call the report immediately, get him to come out of cuffs and out of the car. But now he gets
Ahmed was taken to the hospital where he was treated for his injuries. On the other hand, this matter became an international issue, as the UAE's Ministry of Foreign Affairs intervened and demanded an apology from Avon officials. Avon's mayor and police chief later apologized to Ahmed. On the other hand, the clerk who made the call was fired from her job. Surprisingly, this isn't the first time cops did something stupid and acted agast the law.
One,
camera.
One.
Whoa.
Two.
Don't shoot me.
You're under arrest.
Whoa.
On June 15, 2016, First Amendment auditor Mr. Valentine was conducting a First Amendment audit at a public parking lot of the Municipal Court and Police Department buildings in South Carolina when a police officer approached him.
Really.
How are you today?
What's your name and badge number?
I'm Corporal Shrad at the Greer Police Department. How are you?
I'm alright.
Okay. Is there any reason why you're videotaping? I'm just curious. You're not in any kind of trouble. There's nothing here other than we got called and told that you were walking around the parking lot. So, any particular reason for it? No, you're not going to answer. So we're just going to have to stare off because I'm recording you and you're recording me. Is that what we're going to do? Do you have your ID on you?
Have I done anything wrong?
Well, you're recording a suspicious activity, which puts this into a category of suspicious activity, which means that Terry versus Ohio, I can detain you until I can determine or deny that there's a criminal
Terry
activity
v. Ohio
going on.
says speech activity is not enough for reasonable cause for ID.
The auditor refused to answer any questions and did not give his ID as he wasn't obliged to according to the law. However, the officer kept on escalating the issue, which could have been handled in a much better way.
So suspicious activity, is that a felony or misdemeanor?
That's a misdemeanor.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
And I can't believe you just sat here and lied.
Yep. Go ahead and give me your ID.
Can you call your supervisor to the scene?
I am a supervisor.
I need another one.
Okay.
I need a lieutenant or somebody else.
Okay. Above me?
Actually, I'll go and do this type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
so.
just curious.
I mean,
Not
hey.
criminal activity, there's nothing to worry about.
So why are you asking for my ID then?
Because you're not answering me. And when you're not answering me, how do I know you're going to film this parking lot to come shoot it up?
It's called the Fifth Amendment, right?
So I can check on that if it's suspicious. And part of that checking is to identify you. So if I get
It's suspicious, a felony or a misdemeanor.
The officer failed to name the law he was breaking, as deep down he knew that he had no reason to stop him. Meanwhile, a sergeant arrived on the scene, and even he didn't try to listen to the auditor.
Name, badge number?
Sergeant Forrester, 301.
All right, how you doing?
Good. How can I help you?
Well, he contacted me, wanted my ID for no reason, so I need a supervisor to let him know that, you know, without any crime being committed, I don't have to present my ID.
Well, he actually got a call on you.
Well, what crime have I committed?
Well, anytime somebody calls in and reports suspicious activity,
It's suspicious of felony or misdemeanor.
it's neither one, but he asked.
Oh, okay, thank you. So he said it was a misdemeanor. So now we have a conflict on which one it is.
Both of these officers had no reason to demand his ID. However, what this next cop did will leave you stunned.
Whoa.
2,
Don't show
3.
me.
You're under arrest.
Whoa.
You're now under arrest. Sir, you got your ID on you? Sir, you got your ID on you?
I like inside my ticket, not ticket to anybody, so I can hold the police.
Guess what? That's not a right.
Actually, not this.
That's a right to stay in jail. That's a right to stay in jail, because if we don't have an ID and name and everything, then you stay in jail until we figure out who you are. So you can tell us who you are, or you can stay in jail until we figure it out. Huh? Interfering with the police.
What crime have I committed?
Interfering with the police. Yes, you were.
You guys just came to approach me.
Yes, sir. And I asked you for an ID.
And what crime has I committed?
Interfering with the police.
What crime?
Interfering with the police.
What crime? For you suspended for
Listen to me. Listen to me, because I know you're not deaf.
I don't gotta listen to you.
Interfering with the police. Yes, you were.
I was not.
The officer kept getting in the face of the auditor and was intimidating him into giving his ID. The cop had no knowledge of the law and was directly threatening him with jail. To make matters worse, he proceeded to illegally arrest him.
Out of the South Carolina jail.
Oh,
Right
now you want
here.
the blanket. There you go. Now you
Like I heard you say something.
We got a call that he was walking through the Century Insurance parking lot, in the parking lot. I guess he filmed Pembroke when he drove by, so I got out and started talking to him. He wouldn't answer me at all. Put your hand back.
It's crazy to think that the auditor was interfering with the police when they were the ones who approached him initially. He was carrying out a legally protected activity and was in a public parking lot. The officers proceeded to arrest him and put him in the back of the police cruiser. Fortunately, the camera was still on and we could hear the tyrants. The cops claimed that they got a call regarding suspicious activity. However, once again, this alone does not allow them to come over and arrest him.
I told him, I said, they're Terra versus Ohio, now you're being suspicious, so I can detain you and I didn't see your ID. What crime have I committed? Didn't have an ID. It's probably going to be that guy from Colorado. I'll look it up.
The same could be said for right now, and it pans out the possibility of something like this happening. These same
I'm the one that brought it up.
there, since that we've got you as
At that point, move from friendly conversations.
responsible about doing all we can to push back on these infringements on constitutional rights. Isn't that what's necessary now?
Private facility as well. I think what I'll do too is something. I think what I'll do too is, because I don't know what's on the cell phone or what he's recording. I think that cell phone should go today.
That would be a good idea.
He knows what he's recording.
That's a good idea. Get a talk with the Texas City, go search for it, download everything on it.
I'm sorry? I've got your phone. Headquarters 315.
Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today we saw cases where corrupt police officers lost their cool and went on power trips. It's shocking to see how these tyrant cops roam among us, believing they are too powerful to be held accountable. Hopefully, they will face justice for their actions and be prevented from committing any more crimes like these. If you agree with me, please consider showing your support by liking this video and make sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases like these. Also, if you enjoyed this video, check out the next video here.